Hi, it's me, Debbie again, back with another video for Love Fall Art this time, another YouTube event. And first of all, I'm showing a project I made before, not this time, but if you're interested in fall projects, do check that out. It's beneath my videos and I will put a link in the description box to it. So this time I started just by adding some paint to my pages. And that's actually just, well, fall colors. So I used a olive green kind of color. I mixed them myself. A reddish tone. I do love this word. It's like a wine red, very deep. Just in love with that color. So I'm just adding paint and then brayering over it to create a messy fall-like background. So it looks a bit more like leaves, well, all leaves on the background or something like that. Now I'm of course using the leftovers by just pressing in some cards and braying some stuff in other art journal pages and such. So that's what I'm doing here. Almost done, I think. Yep. And now back to my page. So I'm looking for a stencil or stencils to use, and I found these leaves, so perfect, right? But first I decided I wanted to do another face. So I'm starting out with a face first, and then I decided, I don't only want a face, I want more of a half body or something, because I wanted to do a fairy. And this is what I'm doing. So I created it with my Inktank pencil, the black one, and now I'm covering the figure with gesso. And while doing that, I decided oh yeah, I don't need to gesso up that part because I'm gonna give her a dress made of the background. So I decided to leave it at that, I think. So that's what I did. Now I made up a skin tone and I'm giving a base skin tone color to the body. Oh, and how I do love autumn or fall. I think autumn is the UK version and fall the US version. I'm not sure actually. I'm a Dutchie, so I'm sorry for that. Oh, and it's already begun. I can see it in the garden and on the streets. I'm a mail delivery person, as some of you may know, and I do that by bike or on foot. And so I can really see the seasons change. And I found my first fallen colored leaves yesterday, so it's, well, strange but amazing, I think. I love the rich colors of it and the smell of wet rain and forest smell and such. So yeah, I think I might be one of my favorite seasons. So and I don't mind the rain that much. Of course, when I'm working, it's not really, well, how you say that, handy with the mail being wet or so, of becoming wet. But then again, well, we've got a rain suit, so it doesn't really bother me at all, actually. So in the meantime, I've done her face with a pencil and later with a pen. I've given her a belt and I colored in the features of her face. And now I'm adding a bit more scribbles to her dress with the Inktense pencil, and I'm connecting the ears to her face. And I've been struggling with her ears, well, quite sometimes. I think I have to look up fairy ears, how to draw them, but I didn't before, so I'm just going on with the whole lot of it and just creating what I think looks like it in my mind. So now I'm doing a bit of shading to the face and her body, and I'm just using a darker skin color for that I mixed up. And not really fancy because, well, she is tiny, so it doesn't really matter, but I wanted to give it a bit more dimension. Some eyebrows, and I forgot in some parts that I zoomed in for the face, so you might see, nothing at all sometimes, because I'm working on another section of the page, but most of the time I think you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm just highlighting a bit. And it's really hard to do such a tiny face, I discovered. So I think I'll need some help with that, just by practicing, of course. What I'm doing. Okay, I'm going over with a slightly moisturized pencil over those lines to give them a bit more depth, and I'm giving her some rosy cheeks. Because, well, it's windy outside in autumn, right? So now I'm outlining the whole fairy, and of course, as I said, you might miss some footage here, but that's just what I'm doing. And I'm using I think it's called a perma ball pen. Not sure though. One of my black pens. Giving her some crazy hair. Some highlights in the eyes. And even more crazy hair. I really liked how that was going, so I added more. Now I am giving her wings, and just by using some diluted gesso I'm covering her wings, so it's like they're see-through a bit, but still, well, a bit shiny and stuff. Some dimension to the wings by adding some, well, how's that called? Veins or something, I think. I'm not sure. Those. So that's what I'm doing. And in the end I'm quite pleased with how she turned out, but she was a struggle. I think it took me over, well, more than 2.5 hours, I think, to do the whole page, but I think I've been working on her for more than an hour, maybe an hour and a half even. So it was just me doing stuff, then erasing, or, well, things like that. So now I'm giving her a an acorn. So it's a little piece I cut out of a book paper, and now I'm coloring it with some markers. And she's holding that because, well, she's bringing autumn. How do you feel about autumn or fall, you guys? Do you love it as much, or do you hate the rain and the wind? Or tell me, what's your favorite season? And of course, don't forget to check out the other videos, right? So if you're looking for more fall themed art, just type in the hashtag love fall art in the search bar in YouTube, and you can find lots and lots and lots of more videos about, well, all kinds of artistic art videos and such projects. So do check them out. There are tons of it already, and I love every one of them. Now I did some well, I did the outside of the page with a gelato, a white one first, but I didn't like it, so I rubbed it off with a baby wipe because, well, it's water soluble, so it goes away that way. And then I decided to do it with a black one, just a tiny space, and I added some splashes, of course. In the meantime, I wrote some words, and now I'm gluing them down with some mud parts, and I think it says autumn is almost here in all its glorious colors. I think it's what it said, but I haven't have it here in real life, so I'm sorry. But you'll see in the end. I've got lots of photos, so here we go. I really hope you enjoyed. Please do check out the other videos, and maybe I'm coming back with another fall themed video this weekend, but just wait and see. Bye for now. Bye.